Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Pomona Southside Historical Society. Now, today I have some sad news today. Now, the recent rains that we had did some damage to a living history here in Pomona. Now, this living history was a pine tree, two pine trees. I'm not sure what breed of pine trees they are, but anyway, during the rain, it had weakened the ground around one of the bigger trees, and I've got some pictures of it, and it toppled over. And when they were cutting it up, turned out that the tree was rotted in the middle, so it was on its way out. But unfortunately, they did catch it in time to where it wouldn't harm anybody. I mean, sometimes it's a good thing that these things happen. So, because we could find out what was wrong with this tree instead of finding out later with an unfortunate accident by maybe a rotten limb falling down. Now, like I said, I got some pictures of it and some videos of them cutting down the tree. Now, these trees have been there for years. I mean, years and years and years. They go back to the old city hall they used to sit there. And under those trees back then when the old city hall was there, it was like a small park. And across the street was the old post office. And they had these green benches, wooden benches, metal wooden green benches underneath those trees. It was a grassy area. And they had this little white box sitting on a stand there. And that's where they took like their weather, degrees and wind speed and all that stuff. It sat back in there a little bit. But when I was a kid, I used to go there to the post office with my folks. I would see all these elderly folks sitting underneath the trees there, like during summer, and just kicking back on those benches and just kind of people watching. I just kind of sit there and look at it, and I look at these trees, I go, wow, those are some really outrageous trees. I was always in love with trees, last time I talked about trees is that the one that we unfortunately lost over at the YMCA. That was sad to see that go. I mean, they claimed that it had a disease also, but they also told me that it was in their way. So, but anyway, yeah, it's unfortunate that we lost these two trees. Like I said, they go back a long ways, and so anyway, I just want to keep you updated on what's going on downtown Pomona, like I always do, and especially events like this where we lose, some living history. But unfortunately, things do happen, and we will continue to lose these trees, and but we have to look out for the safety of the public here in Pomona, and we don't want any limbs falling on people. So it's kind of, I guess, a good thing that the rain came and exposed it because, well, I was going to say maybe it was due because it was rotted, but there's a lot of trees I've noticed that are in good shape. When the soil gets wet and it gets saturated, and those trees are top heavy, and the wind comes along, it just, topples over. So either way, good or bad, it's sad. And but anyway, okay, this is Rand, and like I said, I got some pictures and videos of them cutting up the trees and stuff, and especially a close up of the stump where you can see that rotted part. I was talking to the guy and I asked him what happened. He said, well, the rains and also the tree over there was rotting in the core there. So I went over and took some pictures of it. And then the guy cutting some limbs down and stuff of that old, one of the old trees. I was too late to come and get when they're cutting the bigger one down because, I was just on my usual tour downtown to see what's going on. And I heard chainsaws. I go, wow, what's going on? So when I came down south on Thomas, and then when I got to 4th Street, and that's when I saw it, I go, whoa, boom, cutting trees down. So I went over and started taking pictures and started documenting this one. We had a tree that also we had to be cut down because of a disease, and it was a sycamore tree. It was at Central Park there on 2nd Street. And I happened to catch that one also, but my pictures got lost when a computer crashed. I can't show those, but that tree there was 140 years old. And unfortunately, it started dropping limbs. And did, I think it's some damage to a car. That's why that was cut down. And it had disease and it had to go. It was dropping limbs. So, like I said, in a good way, yeah, it's maybe Mother Nature was telling us, hey, check this tree out. I'm gonna knock it over. It's bad. So, yeah. But like I said, it's sad to see him go. I mean, it's like an old friend for me and maybe some other ones that, they do go, just like the rest of us. Someday we'll all be in the wind, dust to dust. As long as they don't put me in a tree chipper, I'm fine. Okay, this is Rand like always. And if anything should come up, I'll get back on the horn and let you know about it. And like always, you take care and you take care of those ones you love. Thank you. Thank you very much.